Yeah. So we have to change our name. It was brought to our attention that Wizards of the Coast is pretty stringent with their Beholder copyright. And rather than wait for them to take action against us, we figured we would just get ahead of that cart and not have it be a problem.
Yeah.
So we are rebranding.
When Williams and Connor and I started cooking up the podcast before we started bugging Taylor and Kimpel 3 years ago.
Quite literally 3 years ago.
I had a drawing that I really liked of a Beholder without the eye stalks that I wanted to use for something, and I pushed really hard for the name as well to have an excuse to use it.
It's a very good drawing.
Very good.
It's a great name.
And the pun was really strong to me. I thought the pun was very fun, but since I came up with the name and the logo and then fought for it, I figured I should be the one to kind of to be the one to say we aren't being cease and desisted and we haven't been contacted. We're just kind of getting out in front of this sort of thing, so there's no interruptions for later. Because it's a very strong pun. I'm still very happy with it. I'm glad I got the chance to make it. That logo is going to be in my portfolio forever. It's something that I'm glad again we can change now to kind of remove the very specific Dungeons and Dragons influence in the name, because the Beholder is Pathfinder adjacent as well, but making the new name a little more open gives us that ability to be jumping into different games and game systems in the future, because we're doing Paizo's Pathfinder Kingmaker right now. We're probably going to be sprinkling in some homebrew and some 5th edition in a bit, but who knows? I've seen some really fun luchador role-playing games that use Jenga if we ever all get in the same room for a one-off. There's a lot of tabletops that use Jenga instead of dice.
Interesting.
But,
really?
Yeah, it's a really fun thing. I will show you all of the stuff. And if we do any of the one-off things, the the one-page RPGs, keeping it a little more vague. But in the spirit of kind of being tongue-in-cheek, we kind of landed on a name that I think we all ended up being really happy with, which is Goblins and Gambles. The G&G.
I love it, yeah.
But the idea of it kind of being very evocative of Dungeons and Dragons without pulling anything copyrighted, I felt very strongly about. And so I'm glad that we all kind of landed on it.
There's a lot of reasons why Goblins and Gambles is great too, because Goblins is like the trademark character of Pathfinder almost.
Yeah.
That's why they made a playable character in 2nd edition. Mm-hmm. So we are still evoking Pathfinder in a way by doing it. And Gambles, I'm really hope that when we are playing that we are taking the big risks and stuff. And I want character deaths eventually. I think character deaths are a fantastic storytelling mechanism.
Don't climb hills alone.
I think I've Leroy Jenkins 3 times already in this campaign.
Well, you and Taylor. I'm editing several episodes at the moment, but Taylor's sliding under the centipede and cutting it open.
Yeah. No regrets.
Amazing.
We're heroes. We're supposed to do heroic things, and
maybe you're a hero.
Yeah, blow out your audio, Taylor.
My current character is in my mind, he's a stupid hero. He's uncharismatic, but he's trying to do the heroic thing, and sometimes it doesn't work out. You can die. So that's why I really like the name.
Yeah, the idea that gambles can be something we do in the role playing sense, but also means that if we want to for some reason play a game that's a little less if we all got on and played the online version of the Game of Life and just had a goof off for a week where someone's sick or something, it puts it more in the realm of what we're doing.
Yeah, taking a gamble.
Yeah.
So that's it. We are rebranding. We are now Goblins and Gambles, and you can find us at goblinsandgambles.com. And there's a bunch of social links there, all the new podcast directories, our new YouTube channel, et cetera, et cetera. Thanks again, everybody. And we will see you somewhere else.